Folks in the house, how's everybody doing? Kind of a lay low night and trying to find something to watch. I was like in one of those things like what I watch, and I ended up coming across something that I wasn't sure about, and the ending of the movie kind of gave me a little lift, and it was kind of like I did not expect it, a surprise kind of in the movie. Um, so just gonna go over some movies tonight, cover some of them. And I guess I'm starting to get spam on my comments in my YouTube videos. Mike, one of my pointed out one, and then I saw another one, and I did a search, and they said basically what they're it's some kind of spam thing, and YouTube doesn't. It was like so. I guess I gotta start maybe deleting some comments or something just to keep spam out. I'm new at that, so I'm gonna see how that works out. Trying to, I'm just getting a kick out of people are trying to give spam to my channel, and it's like, there ain't, I'm not over the top. So kind of got a kick out of it. So I did gonna do some action movies for tonight, and also getting caught up on my list. I'm starting to get there a little bit. Um, so I got two uh, kind of current movies, 2019, 2022, and both of them kind of low rating, but for what I remember on both of them, they're if you're looking for action movies, they're fine. First one, Shadow Wolves, 2019. Native Americans basically are searching for ISIS terrorists that are sneaking across the border into the country. Um, I it got a 3.3, and I don't have it as a 3.3. So, and the thing I got a kick out of is Thomas Gibson's in this movie, and I talked about him in one of my martial arts a mini series that he did. That I just got a kick out. It's like Thomas Gibson movies. It's like what the heck. Uh, so I kind of laughed at that. And then the next one, Black Warrant, 2022, and this is Tom Berenger, and he holds his own. It's something that I don't think he's done much. And if you have seen him, it isn't nothing. I've seen a couple movies lately with him, the last couple of years that have been decent with him. This got a 4.6. Basically, a special ops person that's in retirement is asked to come out of retirement. And if you know Tom Berenger in the sniper roles, this kind of goes a little bit with it. But just seeing him in a movie, it was decent. It was kind of I've seen a couple where he is in some, and they're but this I got a 4.6, and I was all right with Berenger in the role. So like that, and then tonight I'm sitting there looking, and I don't people in the 70s and 80s. Uh, I ended up finding Wild Geese 2. So the original Wild Geese, and I know I've talked about it. I don't remember when and how far back. Basically, 78, um, a mercenary movie with actors. Richard Harris, Richard Burton, Roger Moore, I think was in there. So there's some names in this movie. So I decided to watch the sequel in Scott Glenn. So if you a young Scott Glenn is in this for Wild Geese 2. But the thing is, there is not many big names in this movie. So I'm watching the movie, and they have to, they're trying to get somebody out. Ends up that the actor that they uh, try to free is Laurence Olivier, and it was kind of cool. They gave him about at towards the end of the movie. They gave him a couple minutes to do a little acting, and um, Laurence Olivier at that time was, I would say, one of the. He was considered one of the greatest theatrical actors in I think the 30s, 40s, 50s. I think one of his biggest roles was Hamlet. I never was a big theatrical actor, but to see him in this Wild Geese, and he got to do some acting. It kind of picked me up because I was a little disappointed because there weren't that many names in this movie. I mean, there's a couple people that you're like, okay, I've seen that person, or but then to see Laurence Olivier, it's like it kind of gave it a automatic. If it was like a four, it went automatically to a five, just with his presence in the movie. So it was kind of cool seeing an actor back in the day in a role, and something you totally didn't expect. So I know not many people are Wild Geese and Wild Geese too. So those are my movies, and that is again nothing extra for tonight. Just trying to get caught up with some of my movies. Still cleaning up some of the old YouTube videos, but we're getting there. And thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody taking the time. Over by the folks trying to keep rabbits away from the tulips that are growing. And today there was one under by the house, and let's just say it was a healthy rabbit. I was like, holy cow. So, but goal is to try to keep them away from the tulips. They're starting to come up, and maybe in another week that they'll start, being, forming the tulip. Not saying it's blooming, but they're starting to get a little healthier. But just trying to keep the rabbits out of there, and hopefully I'll have something to show for that. Last year things didn't come up, and we're also eating. So gonna try a little more to see if we can get that. So that is it for video wise, and I appreciate everybody. So thanks, and I know I don't do anything extra over the top, but I kind of want you to have a break from all the craziness that goes on out there. Maybe think of some other movies or something. So it's cool, and have a good one. Enjoy.